hot air balloon that could go to space with the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. But I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down. My love is too high. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down, I said. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down. My love is too high. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down, I said. Because of. Thank y'all for joining me today, man. This is the 500 video on YouTube, man. I started 2012 recording. Thank y'all so much for joining me. God bless y'all. We're gonna open up for Q&A at the end, right? So any questions you have, you can post them. Whoever posts them first, I'm gonna answer them at the end. I'm gonna try to keep this video about 30 minutes, y'all. About 30 minutes, but it all depends. About 500 video on YouTube, man. I'm so glad I started recording this stuff. Just you can start back, man. You can track my process. Hopefully you can see the growth. Been steady growing. Thank y'all for joining my channel. My name's Eddie Raymond, aka Mr. Transaction Engineer. Been buying and selling real estate since 2004. So I've been through one crash, and guess what? It's almost that time, baby. It's coming slowly but surely. It's almost that time. We got to be a little patient. Be a little more patient. Now, I thought I could predict it. Like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I really thought we was going to see that change because it dipped down. The market dipped. Then it went back up. I'm like, man. But now, y'all, it's 2.3 million people behind on their payment, pre-foreclosure, across the U.S. 2.3 million, and a lot of people are getting laid off. And I'm going to tell you how I know this market is getting ready to change. One of my good friends, he worked at Home Depot. Home Depot stock been going through the roof. Guess what? Home Depot just laid off a lot of people. He's like one of the general managers. They just laid off a lot of people, y'all, and they still laying off to the end of the year. So if they're laying off people, when their stock's been at the top and they've been making a lot of money, what is that telling you? What is that telling you? And people are losing their properties. On their jobs. A lot of people are not entrepreneurs, man. A lot of people are not going to be able to transition. So if you know one of those people that got laid off, talk to them, especially you've been out there in the game and you know how this real estate business works. It works if you work it. Man, send them to us and we'll take care of them. Because there's going to be a lot of change now. There's going to be a lot of wealth created within the next 2 or 3 years. Especially if you with us, it's going to be a lot of wealth created. Because I'm going to show you what I did. I don't know if I'm going to talk about that on this video. Well, I guess I hit it a little bit. What I did right when the last market crashed, I held on to some of the subject. I held on to plenty subject twos, and I held on to some short sales. And basically, a short sale is just you negotiate with the lender to take a discount on the property. Just say, for example, seller owed 200, you negotiate and get it to 100. Man, we was getting properties 30, 40 cents on the dollar doing short sales. We slaughtered the game. So I held on to some of those. But now that's what I've done correctly. But guess what I didn't do that I know now? Hold on to every short sale that we got discounted. We done over 300 and some short sales, y'all. And I promise you, when I look in this book, let me get this big book. We got plenty of these. This is what we used to take, y'all, when we used to go to sellers. Short sale approval letters. This big book. Now, we don't take all the books. We done over 300, but we'll take one of these, the most recent one. And when we sit down with the seller, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So I would have held on. I'm going to be honest with you. Out of them 300, I wish I would have held on to every last one of them. Every last one of them. We would get them 30, 40 cents on the dollar. Now they worth like 3 or 4 times as much. We held on to a good amount, but I would have held on to at least 300. Woo! There'd be so many meals, man. Oh my God, man. But we still did good and held on to some. But hey, when it's time, when that market really start dropping, it's gonna attract the short sales. Because have a perfect short sale, the house need to have repairs. It need repairs. It got to be behind on payments and low comps. You got those 3. Man, I'm gonna show you how to. Boy, I can't wait. It's coming back. Remember, real estate, you got different cycles and niches you gotta catch. If not, you'll miss out on different curves. Just like a year or 2 ago, I was talking to y'all about options, and we was wholesaling houses. We're doing options on houses, basically like wholesaling pretty houses, but we were selling them to Open Door, Zillow, OfferPad for full price. They was paying full price, but now that's gone. They done got a little smarter. Now they trying to pay low. But man, we was able to option a lot of houses to Open Door, Zillow. So I'm telling y'all, stay plugged in, subscribe, because I'm going to keep you up to date on what's happening. And so now let's get to the money. What's happening now? Any questions, man, put it in the chat. And I'll get to it shortly. And I feel good, man. It's my 500th episode. Man, I feel great, man. I got problems like everybody else, but guess what? Man, we're going to have problems till the day we leave this place. In some form or fashion. But it's just obstacles and room for us to grow. So we're going to overcome them and keep going. There's room for growth. Growth. Hit a thumbs up if y'all feeling me tonight, man. I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. My weekend been pretty great. Jerome, what's up, Jerome? Loopy, Jermaine. How y'all doing, family? So what's working today? Man, it's the 500 video on YouTube. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be in this business in 19 years and still excited. Moving on to bigger projects. Now, as you in this business, you want to continue to grow. If you're just doing wholesaling, guess what? You need to add another income stream. Remember, multiple income streams, guys, that's how you stay paid, especially in this business. Do not get stuck on one form. If you're just wholesaling, guys, you need to implement some owner financing deals, some subject-to deals. You need that cash flow in this real estate business. Cash flow. You're gonna have some licks that you're gonna do some rehabs or whatever you're gonna do to get them chunks, wholesale deals, but you want to slowly be building that residual income up. And you look up 10, 15 years later, nobody bought the house, boom, you can sell it and make you $200,000-300,000 and go buy you a 50-unit apartment building or a self-storage facility. So we got to constantly be evolving, man, constantly evolve. And if you're around those who not evolving, man, please get away quick. Please. I beg you. They're going to pull you down. I call them energy vampire. They bite you on your neck. After you get off the phone with them, you're like, oh, Lord, I don't want to do nothing today. You depressed and everything. They done stole your energy, man. People like that call me. Blah, blah. Next. Protect your energy, man. That way you can get more stuff done. Because we are energy. So we got to protect it, man. Protect it so we keep vibrating high. All right, let's get back. Let's get to the money, man. Let's get to the money. All right, what's working in today's market? Wholesaling houses, of course. It's a lot of people in that wholesaling game. So you may have to branch out to the outskirts. Or you may have to branch off to another area or 2 states. Because a lot of people are not getting the same leads that you once was. I know when I first started in 04, man, it was killing me. Little to no competition. Now, thanks to YouTube and all the information traveling, you got competition. No problem. Don't panic. That's why we got you, man. We're going to hold your hand and show you all of these strategies. So when you market and you got a deal that comes in, you're not just looking with a set of wholesaling eyes or a set of subjectto eyes or a set of owner financing eyes. You can look at a deal multiple ways. You can make a seller multiple offers. And that's why we're able to turn more deals, because we do multiple offers. Whichever one you pick, it doesn't matter. We're going to win. We're not stressing about trying to wholesale a deal to somebody. It may turn into an option deal where it's just enough equity in it where we can tie it up and find somebody who's getting a mortgage or somebody who's paying cash, and we get that spread in the middle. So it's 2 sides of the business, I would say. The pretty house business, where you have subjectto owner financing, wholesale lease options, lease options, short sales, subjectto. So you got about 7 or 8 strategies on the pretty house business. 7 to 8. 7 to 8. And if you don't know these strategies, I guarantee you're missing a lot of money. Now, on the ugly house business, guess what we got? Wholesaling and renovating. And owner finance some of those. It just depends on the details and the renovations and stuff. So the ugly house business, you got 2 or 3 options, but I love the pretty house business. So you got 7 to 8 options. 7 to 8 options on the pretty house business. Now we're having a lot of success in land. We're wholesaling land. You want more information on that? Look below in the description. We're wholesaling land. Land is, man, off the charts. Off the charts. A little known secret. A little quiet kept secret. The land is crazy. And one thing I love about land, you don't have to be there. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. You don't even have to see the property. It's fantastic. Another thing, wholesale, like I said, wholesaling houses. You still got there. Just go on the outskirts. If you got a lot of competition in your area and you're consistently marketing and you're not getting leads, then you may want to incorporate a couple more counties. And I'm gonna tell you guys some good lists shortly to find some good leads. Another thing, wholesale lease option. One of our students, we got a deal just came in, wholesale lease option deal. And basically what that is, just say the seller, they want to stay in on the deal. They want to collect the cash flow on the property. But They want you to go find them somebody. Well, that's one of the offers we teach you to make. You will find a tenant buyer. You get an owner first month and the security deposit, first month security deposit. They say $1,000 and $1,000, $2,000, right? You find somebody that want to do a lease with the option to buy on this property, you get the difference. Everything fully disclosed. Close with an attorney or title company, always. They get the $2,000, you get the $8,000. You out of the picture, you run the background check. Now you want to keep it professional. We always say run the background check. Go to tenant back. I'm gonna give y'all a golden nugget on who we like to use. And please, 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 do not skip this process. Do not, I'm gonna put it in the description. Anytime you're leasing out your house, y'all. Oh yeah, here we go. Anytime you leasing out your property, do it, man, run them through this check. I'm telling you, when I didn't do this, I end up regretting it. I promise you. I'm posting in the description. And in the chat. Tenant background search. And do the highest one. Let me see if I can show y'all. Let me show you my screen, matter of fact. Let me share my screen, y'all. Let me turn the music up, baby. I feel good. Hit the thumbs up if you feel good tonight, baby. That's it. Tenant background search. Anytime you have a tenant buyer, if you're renting out a property, you may have a better website, but this is what we like to use. If you're renting out a property, you're doing a lease with an option to buy, guys, please, and we have them to pay this money. It's going to cost you $40, or you can charge $50 or whatever you want to charge application fee. You get this, it's get the top one. Then it's gonna send them an email. They put their email address in, and look at all this good stuff you get. Credit report, nationwide criminal record, sex offender search, Patriot search, bankruptcy, foreclosure, medical collections, employment summary. It'll tell if they got a job and stuff. Known alias, past address history. You'll know if they're giving you the real address or they capping. You would know. Any past evictions. I wish I had a link. I need an affiliate link for this one. This is fire, man. We've been using this website for a long time. Bank asset report. Man, everything. Landlord, applicant can pay. So they can pay for this. Send them the link. Or if you can charge them to search and then set it up and send them out the email. So just a golden nugget, man. Just a quick golden nugget. Please do not skip this process. I skipped this process twice, and it cost me every time. Cost me every time. Now, you know, if a person renting a property, of course they credit shot. So I don't care about credit, but I want to see everything, a broad range of everything, so I can make a proper decision. Now, if you got a couple murders on your rap sheet, you can't rent. Got a couple aggravated assaults. I got to think about this, man. All right, back to the money, y'all. So, of course, subjectos are working. They're still working, y'all. It's 2.3 million people behind. You don't have to just stay in your area, but you got to have boots on the ground. You need somebody that may be able to have to meet with the homeowner, take pictures. So make sure it's an area where you have somebody dependable. Somebody dependable. $2.3 million. I mean, I'm sorry, 2.3 million. I'm thinking money. 2.3 million people in pre-foreclosure. And you can just Google, man. I did a video on the top 4 states. I know one was Chicago, Illinois, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Maryland, Houston, Texas. Just Google it. Google it. Go on Google. Top states in foreclosure. Boom. Go to Adam Data also. Adam Data. It'll tell you some good stuff too. Adam Data. Adam Data. So, guys, everything is still working. I would say short sale. Not really yet. When the market start to get more foreclosure, when they really start hitting in neighborhoods, you got 2 or 3 hitting in a subdivision, it's going to lower the value, and it's going to be showtime. So we probably about a good year away from that. They're hitting, they're coming, but slowly. But all these people are losing jobs, y'all. That only means trouble. Now you got AI, artificial intelligence here. It's going to be so many people that's going to lose their jobs. Just think about it in the supermarkets. They already tried it out. Now you go on Walmart, guess what? It's not 20 people like back in the days where they had to pay all those people. No, people are not reliable. They're not showing up. Guess what Walmart done? Put those automated machines in there. You can self-check out. They got 10 or 20 of them. They got one person working that whole section. And probably got like one aisle open or 2. They was already testing it out, y'all. So now it's here. So if you don't implement a new strategy or learn how to be self-employed, you're going to be in big trouble in the next couple of years. And I don't wish that on nobody, but you're going to be in trouble. So book a call with us and let's see where you at. We'll put a plan together with you, depending on your schedule, because we got students that have jobs that's killing it. So we'll put together a plan to help you get to where you want to go. Real estate is not a get rich quick thing. It happen overnight. But if you play your cards right, man, it'll be one of the best moves you ever made. It's one of the best moves I ever made. Honest to God, on everything I love. Thank you, Lord. Whew. Thank you, Lord. One of the best moves I ever made, man. Shout out to Mom Duke. She paid for that first seminar in 2004 called The Millionaire Maker. They showed us like 5 or 6 strategies, man. That came out the gate wide open. So, man, we gotta invest in ourselves, man. If we don't invest in ourselves, who else is? I was blessed to have my mom invest in me. And she said it was worth the investment because I've been going hard for 19 years. And I'm never stopping. This is my 500th video. Guess what? Let me see. 50 years from now, I'm going to be on like video 10,000. Be like 95 years old, still closing on deals. Hey, guys, yeah, we just built a subdivision over there, man, 300 houses. We'll still be on here, man, still turning up. Let me see, man. Let me see. So I'm going to tell y'all the list. Now, these are lists that we're using. 23 minutes in, y'all. I'm getting ready to open up for Q&A. All questions, put it in the chat. Hit a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more free videos. Man, we at 500, man. This is 500 video. Grateful, man. Thank you, transaction engineers, man, who've been kicking it with your boy all these years. I really appreciate y'all, man. Hope y'all been learning a lot of stuff, learning a lot of information. And for those of y'all who, been rocking with us for a while, y'all know how we get down. We're going to hold your hand if you take action. Now, you got some people that sign up for coaching, and they know more than they coach and haven't done a deal. Haven't done one deal, but they know more than the coach. Don't show up to none of this stuff and wonder why you don't close no deals. But the real ones that take action, no matter what, because we gonna go through some stuff, man. Shake it off, man. Don't let it stop you from your goal. I'm telling you, stuff happens all the time. But what they say, the strong survive. Strong survive, baby. Keep going. I'm still standing. Hey, but it's one of my favorite songs, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the list we use, y'all. Standing. Probate. I'm still standing. Woo. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we got probate. Probate's always been my number one favorite source. Why? People, they don't care, man. They don't have nothing invested in the property. They barely know what the values are. They don't care. Probate's number one, man, I love. My number one lead source. Number two, what we've been catching out pretty good. Vacant houses. I love vacant houses, y'all. Vacant houses. Vacant houses. Divorce list. Unfortunately, divorce list, man. Now with the divorce list, you gotta have patience because you're gonna be dealing with two parties. They may be in agreement, they may not. You'll stay neutral. Don't pick one side. Stay neutral. This business. Stay neutral. You can get the deal done. Pre-foreclosures. 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 I love pre-foreclosures. You can find a lot of them on auction.com. You can also look in your county website. Look in the legal section. You can find the pre-foreclosures. You can find probate. You can find divorce, all on your county site most of the time. If you're in a nice sized county, now if you're in a county like 500 people, don't forget about it. Y'all probably don't even have a website. Y'all probably don't have a website. No offense. But this is a real one right here. Let me see what else we got. Ooh. Expired listings. Expired listings. Have a good real estate agent pull a list for you. Give them something, y'all. Take them out to eat. Have them to pull that expired listing. You want to go 6 months back? Expired listings, withdrawn listings. Expired listings mean they tried to sell but couldn't. Hey, so or they was too high. It's time to follow up and see what's going on. Also, withdrawn listings. That means they had it listed and took it off the market for some reason, and we want to know why, Mr. Seller. Why did you do that? Yes, we want to know. Let me see. Let me see what else I got for you. I'm dropping some sauce now. I'm giving y'all some real stuff we're working on that we've been seeing results. Nice results. And like I said, land, we do everything, man. But definitely land in the path of growth. Big checks in land. Now I'm not talking about a little quarter acre, man. You're gonna make about 5 to 10 grand, but you're dealing with an acre or better, you're gonna make some money. But you got to be in the path of growth where they're building, where people are building this stuff at. Let me see if we got any questions. Man, I'm looking for one. Let me see if we got some questions, man. Thank y'all for joining me. Coming in the air. Jermaine, how you doing? Jermaine, we got that subject to masterclass. Oh, y'all sign up below. Subject to masterclass challenge coming. Coming in. I think we're about 2 weeks out. Sign up the link below. Wholesaling Land course. It's below. You can get that, and you automatically, we're gonna let you come in on the master class, so we can hold your hand and show you how to do it. We're not into just selling you a course, y'all, to let you go free. Sometimes we sell courses like that, but a lot of time we want to do the master class because we know a lot of people need to be taught. So that's what we do. We show you how to find the leads, how to market to the leads. It's all in the course also, but I know it helps a lot when somebody's helping you too, hands-on. So in the master class, in the subject to master class, and the Wholesaling Land Master Class, that's what we do. Let me see what we got. Got that the barge on. Oh. Jamon said he started studying commercial stuff. Yeah, that commercial, man, you want to implement everything. I love commercial because one asset, man, can be giving you at least $10,000 residual. 10 grand residual. I got a big project we're working on that's going to net us a high 5-figure income every single month residual. We've been working on this project for several months. Big development. When it's done, I'm going to take y'all inside so we can see the real numbers. We may be able to partner with some of y'all. But you want to definitely implement commercial, y'all. But, if you're starting with houses, learn this stuff, build up your cash, and then start taking on the big boys. Commercial right now, y'all, it's a lot of commercial defaults right now for the next 2 years, man. Office buildings, a lot of people not going back to work. It's a lot going on in the commercial world. A lot going on. We got our eye on some projects too. Man, big stuff going on. Now, the thing with the commercial, though, you got to get it and do the reconstruction. So just say you got an office building, you may be able to turn it into some condos or, a different use. You got to find the highest and best use because a lot of these office buildings and some of these plazas are going out of business. Yeah, it's showtime in the commercial world. TLR, how you doing? Jermaine, you ready for the master class, man? It's a pleasure having you, Jermaine. You're going to learn a lot. Hope you're ready. Jermaine, excellent question. I love this question, Jermaine. He said, should you have a certain amount of liquid cash to execute creative deals? Yes and no. Yes, it depends. Some may be behind on payments. Some may want some money, some of their equity. We don't recommend giving out more equity up front than you can receive from a lease option buyer. For example, if you know you can only get 10 grand up from a lease option buyer, you can't get it. You got to make a profit. So maybe you can get a seller 4 grand or 5 grand up front, and then the rest of their equity on the back end. We always like to negotiate light, a little bit up front, but when I sell it, sometimes in the near future, you can get that payment on the back end. We take care of them on the back end. Some of the times, Jermaine, depending on what kind of state you're in, if you're in a judicial or non-judicial state, you could do what we done in North Carolina. North Carolina is a judicial state. So they're able to get the sale date postponed, the foreclosure postponed when they go to court. So we put this particular property on the contract It's 15,000 behind. In the meantime, we're marketing the property for lease option. It's in pre-foreclosure. We're marketing for lease option, right? Got signs everywhere. We got it on Facebook Market. We got it on Zillow. We marketing the property. We take that in buyer money. Remember, it's behind 15,000 plus closing costs. Think of like 16 grand or something like that. We end up getting about $15,500 down from our tenant buyer. We took that money, and on the same day, we done a double closing. Give y'all some game, man. Hit a thumbs up if you feel me. We done a double closing. We took the end buyer money, closed on the property with the seller, sent that $15,500 to catch up on the mortgage, and we only had to come to the closing table with about $600 out of our pocket, and we control at the time a $250,000 asset for only $600 out of our pocket because we done a double closing. So we teach you all that stuff in the subjectto master class. So it just depends, man. There's so many different strategies we can use, man. It just depends. Every deal is different, and it depends on the state you're in. So that's a yes or no question. If you're in a non-judicial state like here in Georgia, you after 90 days, you get what's called a notice of default. If you're 90 days behind, 30 days later, they foreclose. So we got 30 days. So if you don't have no tenant buyers lined up, then you got to make up the back payments or try to do a workout with the bank. But usually the bank want at least 30 days before they even try to consider a workout plan. Now, the only other offer, now I heard some people filing a lawsuit against the bank, a temporary restraining order, getting the foreclosure stopped. And they can file a bankruptcy. Now, bankruptcy guaranteed to stop it. But just make sure you say, you're not an attorney, you're not giving any legal advice. But, some clients file bankruptcy to stop the sale. That's our last resort because we really don't want them to mess up their credit no more than it is. But that is an option. So we like to catch up the payments and put them in a credit repair program. So that's one of the things we offer to our sellers. So it just depends on where you at, Jermaine. It's so many different things that you can do, so many different strategies. Also, you get business credit and pull your money off those cards and catch up the back payments. Man, there's so many strategies, y'all. I'm telling you. Doing this thing 19 years, we learned a lot. A whole lot. We made all the mistakes so you don't have to. Because I want you. Jermaine will say, ready for the master class. Yeah, man. We got something in store for you. Got to take that action, man. And, man, it's the time. These foreclosures going to be hitting. And you want to hold on to as many as possible. Because what goes down, goes back up. And what goes up, comes back down. We're going to hit the down spurt for probably a good 2-3 years. Man, there's going to be so many opportunities. And if you don't know creative financing, you're going to miss out on fortunes. Fortunes. Mark my word on this 500 video. I told you. You're going to come back and be like, oh, man, he told me, man. I was procrastinating. I would let my mama them stop me and they problems, my daddy problems, and everybody stop me. Man, my uncle laughed at me going to the seminar, cracking up. Man, you don't know nothing about real estate. You're wasting your time. That's what he's talking about, wasting my time. After I left that seminar, like 60 days later, I had him at my first rehab payment. Man, I looked at him. I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, look at this guy. He's staying with my dad. Now, the opinion valued a little bit because they're one of my uncles. Then I had to look at his life and see that he didn't have no fruits from his labor. I'm like, man, I'm not studying that mess he's talking about. I went anyway. So the person trying to give you advice, if they're not doing it, they're not qualified to give you that advice. They're not qualified. Family and friends can be the worst ones to give you the bad advice. Some of them trying to protect you. Some just looking at the old you think you're not capable, and some just straight up hate. So you got to realize, man, and go for your goal. Because guess what? We only got one life to live, man. Only one. And that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking, baby. It's ticking. And we're not getting no younger, baby. I'm getting younger right now. I'm drinking some young juice. And drinking that black seed oil. Drink that black seed oil, y'all. 101 benefits. Look it up. 101 benefits to black seed oil. Look it up, man. It's powerful stuff. I take it 4 or 5 days a week. Let me see what else we got. What else we got? Damn, 40 minutes in. Y'all said it was going to be 30. Yes, they do. Good question, Wesley. What are your thoughts on going after a short sale as an agent in Maryland? Man, heck yeah, short sales deals. You got to be fully disclosed, but if a person doing a short sale, y'all, oh, I forgot about that. Another lead source, short sales. If you see any short sale listings, the person is behind on payments or close to it. In order to do a short sale, you got to have a hardship. So you got to show that you're behind on payments. Man, they're behind on payments, y'all. Get in contact with the agent. We done bought several properties from agents. You may have to pay them their commission or half of it, whatever you negotiate. Most of the time, these agents don't know how to do a short sale, y'all. I promise you. After doing over 300 and some short sales, I can't tell you how many deals I seen agents blown. Now, no offense to agents, but man, I seen agents let so many people house go to foreclosure because they don't know how to do a short sale. Man, steps to the short sale. And some property you can't even short sale because they're in too good of a shape. And the comps are too high. If all the comps are high and the property doesn't need repairs, once the person come out there, the bank gonna send an appraiser to the house or a BPO, which is an agent, to the house. Once they come back and do their BPO or the appraisal, whatever that number come back in, you stuck for the next 3 to 6 months. You stuck. And if there's no low comps in the area, the property is in good shape, how are you going to short sell the property? You can't. They're not going to give you a discount. Perfect subjectto, though, if you could get the agent to understand. So it all depends, man. But I hate to see agents let these people houses go to foreclosure and they don't know what to do. Man, this give me a little heated, man, because I don't like that. Yeah, but go out to the short sales, man. Short sale that agents have listed, perfect, especially if it doesn't need repairs. The bank is not going to take a discount. That short sale is built on the value that doggone appraiser or BPO come in at. And you stuck for the next several months with that. So go after them, y'all. Save these houses. I want y'all to save these houses because the big institutions, Blackstone, BlackRock, what's his name? The stock guy, Warren Buffett, his company, all these guys, they coming in like last time. They prepared to buy up thousands of houses like last time. Hundreds of thousands. I'm sorry, they bought hundreds of thousands of houses. Invitation Homes, look them up. We short sell and sold them a lot of. We used to do short sales and wholesaling. So we sold them a lot of homes. They bought like 70 or 80,000 homes last time. Y'all don't let these people buy up all the houses. Because they own all these houses, they gonna control the rent, and it's really gonna go through the roof. So y'all, man, it's everybody's job who even seeing this video to get out here and save some of these homeowners and keep these houses in the hands of homeowners, tenant buyers, somebody who's gonna own the property or rent the property, not these big hedge fund companies who are gonna buy the house, drive up the doggone rent, and nobody's gonna be able to afford it. Let's get them, y'all. Let's go. It's our job. It's our job, man. Good question, Wesley. Man, I went deep into that one, man. Some of this stuff, man, is personal, man. Like, man, we all one, man. You really know what they. Look up Alex Jones, y'all, on YouTube. Look up some of his stuff. Alex Jones. They might ban me since I said his name on here, but they don't like it because he tell the truth on a lot of stuff. Jermaine, always give thanks. Thank you, bro. God bless. Let me see who else we got. Loopy. Loopy G, affirmations, G. Affirmations is everything. Say your affirmation before bed and when you wake up. Actually listen to them. I go to bed every night with my earphones on my head. Listen to affirmation. Telling you, it work miracles, man, because we got to retrain. We got to reprogram ourselves. I say program, reprogram. Some of the old stuff that you learned, if you still on information that's 10, 15 years ago, like you still stuck on them old program, man, you're going to be lost. This world is quickly changing, y'all. It's always evolving. We got to evolve with it or you're going to be left behind. You're going to be one of them people saying, man, I had an opportunity back in 2023 and I messed up. Man, how many times you going to say that? Time for an end, man. Time to end that. Time for a change. Visit us at MrTransactionEngineer.com for all your real estate needs. Look down below in the description for all your freebies, man. We got a couple of documents we're giving away. Subject to contract and some more stuff. I don't know. My team put a lot of stuff in the descriptions. So just go through, read through some of the stuff. Book a call with my team and let's get you started, man. If you already started, let us take you to the next level. Because we always got different levels to level up. Let me see, Jermaine. Jermaine said, what are the good third parties to use to keep up with payments? People use different ones, Jermaine. We do it in-house. We got a lot of properties. We outsourced it before, but it was just a catastrophe. So we do everything in-house. In the house, we used to have different systems and stuff, but I got a Trish. She processed everything. One of my assistants that been with us for a long time. Man, she take care of everything. But it's a lot of different systems out there you can use. We just had a couple of bad experiences and we decided to keep it in house. Jermaine, you in Lawrenceville? What's up, man? We got to link up. I'm in Beaufort. You got any properties? Let us know. Look me up, Mr. Transaction Engineer across the board, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Let's partner up on some deals too, y'all. Let's see. What's the difference between a wrap around and a subject to? Last question, y'all. Let me see. We're 48 minutes in. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight on the 500 video. Thank you. 500 videos on YouTube. Woo! Been a long ride, man. A long journey, man. But it's been a blessing. Stay tuned, y'all. I closed on my house this week. You guys who know, called a sweet deal. Sweet subject to deal. Sweet subject to deal. I'm gonna break the number down. I'm gonna break the number down for you. That Mike, man. Hey, who know about that Michael Jackson? Pioneer, baby. Let me make sure I gave y'all everything, man. I wrote out. I'm gonna hit everything real quick. Then I'm gonna answer Leroy's question. And we out. Ooh, that Mike was a bad boy, man. God bless you, Mike. All right, y'all, from the top. We're going to be quick. What are we seeing working today in this market? Wholesaling, houses and land. wholesale lease options, subject to owner financing. We're doing a lot of owner financing too. Options and the list that you want to look out for and get your hands on. Probate, divorce, pre-foreclosures, expired listings, withdrawn listings, short sales that's listed with an agent. If you get your hands on that, and if you get a list from an agent, y'all, take care of them, because they're not going to keep pulling your list every week for you for free. You don't need a list anyway every week. Probably every month you need an update. Or as soon as they get them, they can set you up where every time an expired listing happens, it'll come to your email. So have a good agent set that up for you and take care of them, y'all. You know, people not going to keep just working for free. You just trying to abuse the system now. Take care of them, show them love, and they're going to keep showing you love, keep sending you deals. Let me see what else. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Auction.com for your foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, and they got foreclosures. Look at your local county website in the legal part for your divorces, probates. You can also get probates from PropStream. Let me see. Man, there's so many lead sources now, y'all. It's just crazy. Before, man, we had to buy them and just mail to them when I first started. You had to mail or call or door knock. Oh, that door knocking is working really good too, y'all, with these subject tools. So keep that in mind. Door knocking. Door knocking. All right, let me answer Leroy's question. Let me see. Last question of the day, of the night, of the evening. Thank y'all for joining me. I thought we was going to be on for 30 minutes, but it's the 500 video. We did it, baby. Still going. Mr. Transaction Engineer, I'm going to be here till 2085. Never leaving. I'm going to come back in another body. Power back up. Leroy, what's the difference between a wraparound mortgage and a subject-to? Good question. Great question. And we teach about that in our subject-to master class. Click on the link down and subscribe. The challenge is 3 days free, and then we get into the master class. So the difference, a subject-to is nothing on title, nothing recorded at the courthouse. Go to a closing, close every transaction, y'all, with an attorney and a title company or a title company. Some states have both, like Texas. Close with an attorney or title company with every transaction. Subject-to, they just signing the title over to you. It goes in your name. No, never in your name. I'm sorry. It goes in your company name or the land trust when you buy it, right? That's it. And they sign a couple of documents. We got like 7 different forms. We have them sign off on, because you got to have your subject-to document package. Everything need to be signed. Have them sign off on a complete package at closing. That's it. A wraparound mortgage. Let's say the seller got a wraparound a mortgage for $80,000, where you're gonna sign. The attorney gonna put together a security deed and all that stuff, and you're just gonna wrap a mortgage, the same mortgage for 80. You're gonna wrap a new one on there for 80,000. So it's gonna show that now you're responsible. And then you're not responsible credit wise, but morally you are. Morally, if it default, it won't hurt your credit. But you're just putting a new mortgage on top of theirs with the same existing terms, the same payments, the same payoff, but it just shows up. If somebody go down to the courthouse, they can see now your company has a mortgage, a security deed, and mortgage on the property. So you're just basically wrapping the same terms and make sure you close with attorneys. So that's it. One just You can see if you go to the courthouse, which is the wrap, subjectto, you go to the courthouse, it still look the same, just the seller information. Nothing about your company with a new mortgage on it. That's the difference. An attorney can draw all that good stuff up, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna hit you, man. You know what? I'm gonna read out the book tonight. I'm big on reading. Matter of fact, I gotta get me some in today. Even if you only read like a sentence, man, you want to make it a habit. Because anything you do over 30 days turn into a habit. So just get your book, man. This is one of my favorite books. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. You can listen to it for free on YouTube, man. So no excuses. Listen to this, man. The power of our subconscious mind. The subconscious controls 90% of our results. 90% of all results. Because we're programmed, y'all, from little kids on to now. It's a program. I guarantee you almost every day you do the same thing. Whether you wake up in the morning, grab your phone first, you eat breakfast next, or use the bathroom, we on a program, y'all. So this book here show you how to change that program into good results. And first you need to understand what your subconscious mind is. That's a whole nother level, but man, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And like I say, you don't have to read the whole paragraph. I like to read a chapter. When I read my books, I read a chapter at a time. Or if it's really interesting, I'll knock out a couple of chapters. I'm going to bless y'all, man, with a, let me see what I got underlined. Woo. But I got a little future in there now. No in front of 8. Hey, this is a heck of a way to go out, baby. Shout out to Future. Hey, back to it though. Some of this stuff, a lot of this music a little toxic, man. So you got to limit some of that stuff too when you in that growth factor. Like I can't listen to negative rap all day, man. That drive me nuts. I'm only taking in at times now since I'm so conscious of what I let go on in my mind. And you got to protect your ear guards, your eye guards, man. What you see and what you hear. And your mind, what you think. But I'm going to give you some words out of here, man, and we out. Thank y'all for joining me on my 500 video. Thank you, transaction engineers. God bless y'all. It says, I don't know if any of y'all ever heard the saying, as within, so without. As above, so below. As within, so without. As above, so below. Which means, as in heaven, that's what that means, as within. Heaven is within. As in heaven, your own mind, so on earth, in your body and environment. That's the great law of life. As within, so without. As above, so below. In other words, whatever is impressed in your subconscious mind is expressed on the screen of space, which is out here. So whatever going on inside of here, you're going to see the results. If you're having bad results, it's some kind of thinking, some old program that's stuck inside of you that's stopping you from closing that next deal or taking action, picking up that phone call and calling sellers when you know you got to call, sending out the marketing when you know you got to send it out. So something's stopping you. Or it could be in fitness. Something stopping you from working out. Because it all goes hand in hand, y'all. Health is wealth. You don't feel good, you're not going to want to do anything. So we got to work on our health. I'm not a doctor. I just know it been working for me for the past 19 years. And I was once heavily overweight about 12, 13 years ago. And I went on the chain. My mom had cancer. I learned a lot of stuff about the food and all that stuff. Start taking care of my health, man. Start feeling better. Start making better decisions. Start making more money, man. It's just been a blessing. So let's work out, man. Let's take care of ourselves. Thank everybody for tuning in. I know we've been riding out all night on this. Get this book, man. Go to YouTube and listen to it. And listen to it over and over and over again until you understand it. Man, I read this book probably 3 or 4 times, and I'm still reading it because I find something new every single time. Every single time. God bless y'all. Visit us at MrTransactionEngineer.com. Get your wholesaling land course below. Comes with the master class. Also sign up for the subjectto class that we got coming up in 2 weeks. God bless y'all. Reach out to us if you need us. Info at MrTransactionEngineer.com. Or you could text us at 770-334-9311. All that contact information is below. God bless y'all. Have a great week. Keep growing and going, and don't let nothing stop you this week. Stuff gonna try to come. It's gonna come. You know it is. Just block it out, best of your ability, and take massive action. See y'all at the top. Peace.